Just bored, going live, filling in time. Thought I'd share. Eating chocolate. Just me. Hey, Steph. Hi, Debbie. Got bored, thought I'd come on. Anybody want to join me? I'm bored. I need someone to talk to. Come play. Come and play with me. Hi, Brenda. I'm sitting here eating chocolate. So, hang on, my chair's stuck. Oh, goodness me. So I've just been to my granddaughter's school sports day. Just had lunch, thought I would come on. Couldn't find anybody. Couldn't find anybody to watch. Maybe I'm just not looking in the right spot. But if someone wants to come up here on stage and play and talk to me, I would be very happy with that. What you all doing? Oh, I might have to turn the air on in here. It's a bit warm. For a winter's day. Picture was cute. Which picture? The one of my granddaughter. She's just being a little pain in the butt. So these are the cards I'm playing with. We dyed doilies today. I should be out there dyeing stuff, but why is my light? Again with the light. Man. You're supposed to be sleeping. Am I keeping you awake? Yeah. It's a really hot day today. Like, it's winter here, and it was so hot today, and I forgot to take water, and they didn't have any water for sale. I was like, man. And she decided she didn't want to play sports anymore. She'd rather be off playing with her friends. So I went, well, I'm not going to stand around here. I'm going home. Here I am. getting lots of cards made, I tell you. This is what I made. This is what I made today and last night. This one. And this one. And this one. Hi, Pam. Welcome, welcome. And this one. And this one. And this one. And this one. You've done so well. I'm supposed to be dyeing really dark black and like sprinkling some purple dye on it when it's done, or purple and black, whatever. And it's just been so windy here, so I haven't done any. So you're a good girl. Come play with me. Let me send you a link. Somebody come up here and play. I need to chat to somebody. The house is so quiet today. Hubby's gone to work, so there's no TV going. And it's like, hummina. No, these are not from the design team. These are my kits. Some freebies from Facebook and some pretty something. I can't remember the name of the woman there. Pretty petals or something. I don't know. It's a mixture. Whatever had a good image on, I printed out. So I'm a naughty girl. I should be using kits, but I've pulled a few kits lately and they're more designed for journals, so they don't have smaller images and stuff to make cards from. And at the moment, I'm just focused on making cards. I know, right? Poor me. Violin. Cue the violins. So, no, I am not using what I have. I'm being naughty, printing more stuff. But hey, it's not designed for, the papers in my stash that I need to use are not designed for making cards and more backgrounds and signatures. So I have been using a few as backgrounds, so that's okay. Still using my stash, just not the bits that I was meant to use. So what's everybody been up to today? Exciting stuff. I got up to have a shower and the water was stone cold, so I had to ring the plumber to come put a new element in the hot water service. So that was fun to start the day with. Not. Where's my boat to? I've worked myself into a 12-inch by 12-inch square space again. Well done. Look at you, all industrious. I made 8 cards. Went to my granddaughter's school sports, had lunch, and that's about it. I should have gone to the post office, but I didn't because I didn't feel like peopling anymore. Editing and excited because I am at 460. It was announced today that I am on the silver and Sparkles design team. Whoop whoop! Congratulations. I don't have a design team because I'm too slack to keep making and editing. Well, I do have a design team. Leah and Irma from Jillsy Journals, they voluntold me that they were my design team, so they made beautiful journals for me. Well, not for me, but from my kit. The Boho journal kit. Naughty girl. Naughty, naughty girl. Hope they were fun stuff, though. Why is this glue being a pain in the butt? Glue and trimmers are just going to be the death of me on this. Nice. I think this shell would look pretty in there. I feel like I need to make a really big. Last year I made this massive mermaid journal and I loved it. It was signatures, 3 signatures, and then some hard pages, and then when you got to the last page and opened it up, it was a big treasure box on the bottom, and I loved making it. It was so much fun. And of course I collected enough stuff when I shopped my stash probably to make about 18 humongous journals. So I need to make a new one. I need to make another one. It was so much fun. Oh no, that was the wrong one. Get out of there. Nope. Nope, that's not correct. That's not a mermaid one. That's one of these ones. I need rest. Detour. Mermaid's on the brain and I put it on the wrong one. So Debbie, I still have not found, and I've looked everywhere, where I did those. Man, this is driving me nuts. Where I put your digitals that I printed out. No idea. I've looked everywhere, even in the printer, to see if I put them in backwards like I did the last lot I lost. That's why I do lives, Pam, because I suck at editing. Not that I suck at it. Yeah, I suck at it. I just don't like doing it. And I refuse to, so I do lives now. Before I just did long, rambling videos with no editing. Okay. very heavy. Very heavy. No, too heavy for a card. Where's Debbie's kit? Where's the fussy cuts in here, Deb? Yeah, they'll turn up one day, but when? Who knows? They're in here somewhere. And I haven't put them anywhere where it wasn't easy to poke them in from my seat, so... This is Debbie's rust kit. Find something. I want some cogs. Is there any cogs in this kit? Like that. Maybe that look alright in there. Not too big. Somewhere where there is. Plus I am procrastinating. I'm trying to make a flyer for our Hot Rod Club for the up and coming September Father's Day show and shine. And it's been so long since I made a flyer and I've forgotten how to do it. And I've got all the wording there, all the information, and I'm trying to put the logos of our sponsors down the bottom. Do you think I can get them to go in there? I don't think I got your steampunk kit. I'll put it on my list. No, have a look in it. So I can't get these logos to shrink down. I've resized them, and they still keep coming up as big when I transfer them over into the flyer. They're just not playing the game, and I've forgotten how to do it. So I walked away in disgust and thought, well, I'll just get back to that later. And I've got more patience, which will probably be in the year 2038. 2038. I might get some patience. Maybe, maybe not. Oh. Goodness, we got lots of crap here. Pockets. Oh my goodness. Laundry's a good accomplishment. Mine's still to be done, so Man, I've got lots of ephemera left. Why have I got so much stuff from this steampunk kit? Enough to make a new journal. See, this is why I have all of this stuff left over from journals that I make, and they're just taking up space. Just take up space. Well, they can be used in something else. That bit might work. Yeah, I'm not doing much either. I'm just basically sorting myself. Not sorting myself out, but sorting stuff. Because my days of trying to sort myself out are long past. I am what I am. Oh man, where are all the cogs? All this steampunk stuff and not a cog to be found. There's a cog. Yes, I will add some to the Rust journal. It's in the box with the Rust journal stuff, so that's too big. Leather, that doesn't belong in there. More leather. So half of this is from a design team kit and half of it's stuff from my digitals. So everything is all mixed up. Look, there's still signatures here. Hi, Auntie Caffeine. Did you ever tell us what your name was? Did I forget? Nope. That's all buckles. That's all buckles. The coolest train ever. Chain's good. Nope. Nothing in there. Maybe I just need to make some later. Tiny little cog page. A page of tiny little cogs. All right. Okay, let's put this down here. One day I'm just going to sit down here and everything that I need I won't have to search for. It's going to happen one day. No, I don't have faith. It's never going to happen because it's me. Where's my white pencil? Pen. Way too many inks. white pencil. There it is. Okay, let's try that again. File that on the floor. Her name is probably Coca-Cola. Okay. That's decaffeinated, I think. Absolutely. That's exactly what happened last time, I thought. I put everything that I'm using at the time close to me, and then I change tact and go from Russ to Beach Babies, and then I've got nothing that I need around me again. This is going to get thrown out very soon, this bottle. Yes, but you can get decaffeinated Coca-Cola. Well, you can here in Australia. Let's fussy cut this. I used to be addicted to Coca-Cola as well. I used to drink 2 litres almost every day. It's disgusting of me. Now I don't drink any soft drink at all. Just drink water and tea. It's got to be filtered water. I will not drink water out of the tap. Your name is Catherine. Hello, Catherine. Catherine the Caffeinated. Okay, that can go there. Or does it want to go there? I think it wants to go there. And I think it needs a little cog. A little one. Maybe this one. All right. Envelope. Envelope needs to have this on it, I think. Oh, for serious, where's my sponge gone? My dauber, my rusty dauber. My husband likes the decaf, no sugar, or whatever it is, Coca-Cola, and that's just as bad. I mean, in fact, it's worse than normal Coke. Seriously. I'd lose my head if it wasn't screwed on. You were correct, Deb. So this is why I need you. Get up here. That's exactly where it was. Yeah, I don't need alcohol or anything else that would make me crazy, that's for sure. She did tell me. It was exactly where Debbie told me it was. Straight up on the right-hand side of my stamp. Nowhere near the stamp pad it should be sitting on. Weenie woman! Hello. No air. Get out. Are you painting wieners, Steph? Are you? All right. I am just filling in time making cards. That's what I'm doing today. I've got a market next month and I need to make some cards for it, and I keep putting it off. Well, because I'm a procrastinator, gold medalist procrastinator, and I need to get it done. So that's what I'm doing. Every spare minute I am making cards. Because last time I did it, I was sold out an hour after we opened and I had nothing left. Nothing left to sell. So this time I'm going to be a little bit more organised. I thought 150 cards would be plenty, but apparently it wasn't. So here I am, making cards. I tried to squat to sit down on a little step today, and it was painful. My knees don't work anymore. So I only do squats non-voluntarily. Nice. I'll leave the weenie dressing up to you because I'm not going to risk my generator on wieners or gnomes ever again, because it's still not back to my style yet. Although I did make some really, really cool hippie boho men blowing out candles on a cupcake. They turned out pretty cool. I was happy about that. And no gnomes turned up in the background anywhere. Thank God for that. Steph, you'll never ever be able to control AI digitals to exactly what you want, unfortunately. By the sea. Yep. Have to agree with you there, Pam. It's like doing the splits. I would never do that on purpose, and if I did end up doing the splits, it would probably end up in a hospital trip. This card is not straight. Wait, what? I definitely missed something. Hi, Carrie. Oh, hang on. Somebody's messaging me. No, it's not who else. Never mind. Never mind. What AI do I use? I start off with just Bing AI, like just normal Bing AI, and then I transfer it over into my program, which is Photor, F-O-T-O-R, and I play with it in there. Photor's AI generator is not very good, but I just use the free Bing AI and then I change it all up so they don't get snarky with me. Oh, this is doing my freaking head in, I tell ya. It's fabric. Yeah. And Bing AI is free. It's not too bad. They don't allow you to use their images as their images, like just to download them and use them or sell them. You can use them, but you can't sell them. So I changed them. Yeah, I have Leonardo, the Da Vinci one, but my son gave it to me. It's like hundreds of dollars worth of program, and it's just my computer's not big enough to run it properly, so it just limits the stuff that I can do in it. It's just so slow. It slows my computer right down. So he said when he gets himself a new computer, he'll give me his old one, which is a massive computer, because his job, he's in AI. He works for a company that does the AI images and videos for big contracts like new bridges and parks and malls and tunnels and things. And he does the AI movie rendering of what that would look like being used. And he's also making his own movie, so that would be fun. So he wants to get into CGI, that sort of thing in movie making. That's what he went to uni for and studied. So at the moment he makes videos of the bridge that you will cross over and how your car will look driving over that bridge and through that tunnel and using the new park and all that sort of stuff. And just every time I ask him a question, it's always, "Oh, Mum, seriously? Do I have to tell you that again?" Yes. Yes, you do. This is such cool stuff. Love it. Hey, Dana, how are you? That's not very good at sticking, is it? Maybe I need to use fabric glue. Hi, Tina, how are you? How are you? Maybe this one. Nope. What happened to whatever happened to I got them out and now I've lost them again because I'm such a dick. Where is it? Man, I found these little tin like badges, tiny tin badges that were beachy, and now I thought, oh, they'll look good on cards. Woohoo! Look at you, Carrie, being all moddy and everything. Here they are. Look at these. Are these cool or what? That's cool. What else have we got? Lighthouse. Map. No, I think it's this. Yay! Don't expect a pay rise though. I'll just love you more, okay? Hi Gigi, how are ya? Now, this stuff doesn't want to stick down. Why? So, if I put most disorganized person ever to craft in this world because I can never find anything. Where's my foam tape gone? Pretty good payment? I thought so. Yeah, I've got some double-sided tape that I want to, double-sided foam tape. I want to lift it up a bit, but it was sitting here and now it's not. Because I've got too much crap on the desk. Get some. Coming out. I've got this. This will do. Yep, that's pretty much it. I think I spend a fraction more than that most days. Nope. Don't be stupid. Okay. Now, where's that gone? Breathe. Where's the little badge gone? Did you see where I put it? You knew I'd lose it. You knew that I would lose that little badge, and now I can't find it. Why did you not keep track of it? Are you fucking serious? Are you serious? Didn't fall on the floor. Right. Can't see it on the floor. Debbie, where's the badge gone? Man, this is ridiculous. These tags don't need to be here. You can go up there. Don't need black ink. That can go up there. Sponge shouldn't be there anyway. String I need. No, I didn't throw it away with the packaging. Oh, I did throw it away with the packaging. Weenie woman. Look. Here it is. Maybe I should just go to bed. Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater, as they say. I wish I could rewind sometimes. All right, that's pretty cute. After all that, I'm going to put $15 on that one, I think. No, just kidding. Just kidding. No, don't want that envelope. See, what would I do without you, ladies? I tell you, I get bored. I lose stuff. I'd just be sitting here crying, I tell you. Something on here, something. Let's put this little. Let's put this little guy on there. Yeah, my brain is not into deducting right now, so I'm glad yours was. Okay, it's cute. So this stuff's like raffia, like reed, plaited reeds, dried plaited reed. It's pretty cool. It's very beachy. Just let that dry first. That's this one. I'm glad I can keep you amused sometimes, because you sure as heck keep me amused too. Life's just too serious in the real world sometimes. I don't ever want to forget how to laugh. Beautiful. Gonna need a bigger box for my cards now. Or a second box, because this one is full. I've got to add all of these ones to it. So I surpassed my 100 cards. Got 117 now. Only took me a week longer than I expected it to. But that's okay. Okay, next card is going to be this lady, and this is I can't remember who. I can't remember who it was. Let me see. Let me check it in case anybody needs to know. Pretty sure this was a freebie on something on a Facebook. Something. It's usually always in my feed, and now it's not. If I remember and I find it, I will let you know. But that was a freebie. I wish I knew who it was. Who was it? Something madness. Something madness. I will get back to doing journals, so I hope you don't mind me making cards all the time. But I'm actually enjoying doing it, so bad luck if you do. No, something madness. I need to find it now. Or mad someone. It's not in my search because it's always on my page, except for today because I want it. It's that one. Stamps, Snoop. Freaking gnomes, get off my page. Sharks. House of Mums, Nope. Snarky Breeders. Skydiving instructor, pull your chute. Me, my shoe. Instructor, your parachute. Me, my pair of shoes. Later, coroner, where's her shoes? That's funny. That's very sick. That's it. Me, see, it's called Mean Kitty and Friends Junk Journal AI Printables. She has some beautiful AI images. I love her retro stuff. Look at this. These are going to get printed out today for my cards. I mean, look at her ladies. Aren't they gorgeous? Look. I mean, there are other people that post on there as well, but she's doing outdoor week this week, so everything has to do with plants and being outdoors. And there you go. Look, they're just so cute. They're just cardable pictures, I think. They're just too cute. This is why I'm printing them out. There's all these cute pics coming out that I just want to make cards with. Hi, painting again. Welcome. So yeah, if you want those images and the ones I just showed you, like this one as well, they're freebies on her page. I thought they were pretty enough to stop making stuff with my prints, but I'm still going to. What colour? This needs pink. There's some pink. That's not fun. Why anybody would want to jump out of a perfectly good airplane, I have no idea. If it was on fire and falling out of the sky, maybe I would, but perfectly good one makes no sense to me at all. Yeah, look at me going cards and pink. I've been Body Snatched, I think. Yep, me and Kitty and it's going to fit in there. Me and Kitty and Friends. Lovely, lovely images. Go over there, join her, say hi, tell her I sent you. You don't have to do that. I'm just kidding. Thank her for her beautiful images is all that you need to do, because she's got some lovely ones. And for those that need to know everything, I'm using Tim Holtz Distress Ink in tea dye to ink around my pages because it's not too grungy. And it's a little bit beachy, although it's a little bit orange on this pink. But anyway, that's okay. So that's inside. It is pretty. I tell you, this last year, over the last year, I never used to like green, and I think everything I've bought in the last probably 2 years to wear has been green, olive green, or variations of the olive green, and making pink cards and pink tags. It's like this was a prompt the other day, but it turned out so pretty. But I will never, ever be a shabby chic kind of card maker girl at all, ever. Not happening. Not gonna happen. Yeah, since I cleaned my cupboards out and I've got all of this card stock, I thought I'm never going to use these colours. And then I made these beachy printables, these beach babies, and they've got those soft pastel colours in them. So I thought, no, I'm going to use them. Going to use them. Get over there. So when I was along the lines of the parachuting, why didn't I fill this up? When I was, I don't know, 18, maybe 17, 18, where I used to go surfing on the Great Ocean Road in Victoria, they had hang gliding rides. Like you got strapped in underneath, not on top of, underneath a hang glider, and they jumped off a cliff. And everyone was having a go, and it's like, oh, surely nothing can go wrong. I'm petrified of heights. Let's do this. So off we went and paid and got dressed up and did all that stuff. Got ready to do our things, and we're running down this little bit of hill. I'm strapped underneath the instructor in this little harness thing, and he said, just lift your legs and off we'll go. So I lifted my legs, jumped off the cliff. I was in the air for about 3 seconds, and I reached up and grabbed his face by the cheeks And I said, take me back now. And I didn't let go of his cheeks until my feet and my ass was on the ground. That was the most terrifying thing I have ever done in my life. So it was like, nope, never again. Not doing that again. Awesome. She's pretty prompt. She's pretty quick at answering requests to come in. So yeah, I will never ever hang glide, parachute, bungee jump. Walk along some Asian side of a mountain on a rusty old chain and plank track. Not me, I'm not that adventurous. Not that adventurous. I spent my youth being adventurous in the water, surfing, scuba diving, all that sort of stuff. I don't need to do any more. Where is she? Does she need that? No, we need a starfish. We need a starfish. Do we have a starfish? Let me have a look in my beachy stuff. Nope, no treasures. Oh, look, a cog. Doesn't belong in there. No, not me. Wouldn't do it. Oh, there's got to be some starfish in amongst this beachy stuff, surely. Surfboards. Nope. Let's have a look in here. Nope. There's a starfish, but it's a little bit big. Maybe we can fussy cut one out. I was immortal when I was younger. I did some of the most ridiculous things. I'm glad they didn't have internet back then, I can tell you. This is a beautiful, beautiful kit. This is a Minte Paradise. Such a cute kit. Going to make a journal out of that. No, it's going to have to be a fussy cut one. Out of here. No, Miss Molly, it is not snack time, so stop stomping your foot and huffing and puffing in the doorway. It's not happening. Rude dog. striped paper. I don't know. I have similar themes of papers, and not all papers have a strip on it that tells you who they're from. So a lot of them in that box of nautical and ocean inspired papers, I have no idea where they come from. No idea. I know, right? I can pack it up my mohair poncho and my surfboard and my guitar under one arm and hitchhiking to the beach to surf with my friends at the ripe old age of 16 and 17. How I didn't end up in a body bag somewhere, I have no idea. I was just lucky, I guess. Never do it these days. That's cute. Goes well. I'm under no illusion of my mortality these days, especially when I get on the floor to do something and can't get up again. So, no, definitely do not have immortality on my brain anymore. Wait, what am I using honey for? Did I tell a story and can't remember? It's not like me. All right, that's cute. That's cute. What does it need? What does it need? Needs some. It needs something. Don't know what, but it needs something. Honey paper. Needs a label. Needs. Oh, goodness gracious me. I don't even know where my labels are. Do I have beachy labels? Do I have beachy? No, I didn't want to put any words on these things. I don't want words. I want every card to be neutral, so no words. No words. No words. Maybe some pearls. Let's put some pearls on there. Maybe. Feathers on it. That's cute. I like that. That'll do. Scissors. I'd like to say that I don't have any washi, but that would be lying. I have buckets of the stuff, but I don't have any beachy inspired washi tape, which I've actually just ordered some because a lot of these cards are beachy, so and I need some. Night, Steph. Oh, no, I've got it, Tina. Took me a while. Gotcha. Not very many people call me honey, so that threw me. My husband does every now and then. He usually calls me doll. Why is my light so stupid? What is going on? Is that better? Not really. It's just stupid. I give up. Why is it being such a pain in the butt? Can't even see the pearls on there. This light is crap. Man. Let's put some on the envelope as well. I tell ya. Get over there. Somebody tell me a decent light to get. I've got a really quite expensive ring light, 10-inch ring light, and a daylight light, and I still can't get decent lighting in here. It's rubbish, I tell you. I've tried square lights, I've tried round lights, tried daylight lights, tried just strings of LEDs nailed to a piece of wood overhead. Oh, this is rubbish. This is just... Why is it doing this? Turn it off. Oh, man. I give up. I give up with the lighting. Lighting, trimmers, glue. You all shit me. There you go. Can I see it without... I'll take a photo later and put it on my Instagram because the photos turn out much better. All right, what else do you want to see? I've got this one, this one. These are all freebies. Kind of like these retro girls. She's a bit shabby chic. Already done some of those. She's kind of cute. Now it works. What the heck? She's cute. I thought she had snot on her nose then. I really like this one, but it's really leaning towards shabby chic. I like this girl. Maybe one of my own digitals. Stop huffing and puffing at me. The dog is getting narky. She thinks it's snack time. I'm going to make one more, probably out of my digis again. He's a cutie patootie. Let's do him. Maybe I could get rid of my glass mat. Let's try that. Let's get rid of the glass mat. It seems I'm not painting anything. That's no better. Full of metal balls from my mixed media piece the other day. Balls everywhere. There's an envelope. Does it need to be on the blue? On the green? On the yellow? What do you think? Oh, man. Yellow. Green. Blue. I think the blue. Yes, it did. Hubby's at work. He's gone to Brisbane, so he won't be home for a couple of hours. Oh, actually, it's later than I thought. Usually I'm on in the morning, so he will be home in an hour or so. And all his spare time at the moment is being taken up by the new hot rod project. So it's sat there for 7 years, and I said to him the other day, or a couple of months ago, either you start working on it Oh, we should sell it. It's just going to sit there. Oh, no, we're not selling it. No. Well, let's start working on it. So I can't complain because he's out there working on it now. Well, not right now, but when he's home. Sorry, girls, lag. I made up my mind. It's going to be blue. So that way, that way. And the lighting in here doesn't do the colours justice. They're very different than what they're showing on the camera, unfortunately. So I'm going to make this card and then I'm going to go, because it's probably stupid o'clock over there anyway. I'm going to chop up some veggies to make a chicken laksa, I think. Some sort of Thai coconut curry soup thing with noodles. Hi, Colleen. How are you? Everybody's bored tonight. Well, not bored that coming to see me, but I think it's all Juju's fault. We're so used to seeing her every day for lunch. And now she's taking time off because she deserves it. But we all miss her. So I was sitting here making cards and I thought, just turn the camera on. Somebody will come play with me. And you did. 1:30 a.m., 10:30. It's 3:30 in the afternoon here. And it's a warm one. So it's winter here and I've got the air conditioner on because it's darn hot in here. It was hot at the school sports day for my granddaughter and they didn't have any water for sale. They had a sausage sizzle going, selling sausages in bread, but they didn't have any water for sale on a hot day at a sports event. Opportunity lost there. Cut these down. I didn't realise it was that late in the afternoon. She probably wants to go outside. All right, where's the other bit of blue gone? There. You on there. So Wednesday night is Make It With Me with still making the Rust Journal with Jen from Jen Katie Fiddly Bits. And then Thursday is Use It or Lose It. And that's got Pam, the Ginger Cat lady, is on. We're going to be using up index cards and those millions and gazillions of journaling cards that we used to buy years and years and years ago because everyone else had them. Alright, what do we want on this one? Do we want an octopus? No. Do we want a dolphin? Or a crab? Or a pair of flip-flops? Which one? Which one do you reckon? That's the ones, them horrid things. Oh, I've got a box of them. I mean, a box this size, full of them. Octopus, 1. Dolphin, 2. Flip-flops, thongs, 3. Or crab, 4. I'm going to put it on string wrapped around the bottom of this. And they're all metal. Which one? Which one? I'm going to wait. Why would I do what, Tina? I missed it. I missed to ask me. Why would you do that? Octopus. We have a vote for the octopus. We have 2 votes for the octopus. Octopus it is. Octopus. String. Do we want the thick string or the thin string? Where's the thick string gone? I'll notice you, and hopefully you'll get notified that I've noticed you. Will this thick string go through this? Oh, it won't. But what if I put it on a jump ring? If I put it on a jump ring, it will. Now watch me try and find jump rings. Jump rings. Jump rings. Here they are. God, that wasn't hard to find. Look at me go. Don't want that big. You want this big. No, you want bigger than that. This one. Oh no, the dog wants to go outside. Not me. I've been outside. I've peopled today. That's enough for one day. Peopled with mothers and children and screaming teachers. That was horrifying. So no, I definitely will not be going outside. More plants were watered this morning. They don't need water. I have no reason to go outside ever again today. Okay. Let's get this on here. Let's wrap this around. Just to go higher. Woohoo! Well done, Pam. Great work. It's never going to happen to me, but great work. Don't ever expect me to make an edited video. I tried it a couple of times, but I always ended up losing bits, deleting the bits that I was meant to keep and keeping the bits that I was supposed to delete, and it was just horrifying. So no, I won't be doing that. That needs something underneath it. Needs something. Where's that stripy paper that Tina wanted? Bit of stripy paper would be nice underneath there. Which striped paper was it? Did we have any blue? Did we have blue stripy paper? Maybe that stripy paper. Nope, that's too green. Yeah, I didn't know about those buttons back then when I tried it. I just really don't find the interest in doing it. Do I not have any dark blue stripy paper? Dark blue? How about this one? Hi Esther, how are you? Maybe the check. Check looks all right. The knots. Checks or knots? Come on, this is my last card. Have some input. Nautical knots. Nautical knots or checks. And they're both quite blue, which doesn't show up on here. Nautical knots. Under here is where it's going. I kind of like the nautical knots. And I kind of like the gingham as well. Need help? Let's choose. Gingham or nautical knots. Camera doesn't want to play with the nautical knots. Nautical nuts. We don't have any nautical nuts, but how about the knots? It's not that kind of show, Colleen. We try to keep it clean here. Knots. Knots it is. Rightio. Knots it is. Sorry, Esther, you got outvoted, but I do I might put the gingham on the next boy one because it looked pretty cool. Actually, I might put some of that nautical knots on there. Nautical nuts, eh? It's like sailor balls. Cute. Okay. Rightio. Let's put some more tape on that to stop it from moving. We got foam tape, so we don't have to go looking for that. Man, I'm organised coming up to the end of this. Wish I could find my tape. Wouldn't have to put a million of these on. But it is what it is. Gazillion foam cubey things later. Should have just cut a piece of cardboard, eh? Gotta love hindsight. Lucky I've got a gazillion of them, eh? Okay. It's going to go on the quadra loop. This could take a while. What's scary? Nautical nuts or peeling off this? Tape. Taking forever. know. I know. You know, in the kitchen, when I'm cooking and baking, I'm really quite organised. I have little pots to put all the bits in their order, and because I cook a lot of Asian food, I do love a good stir fry and a curry and a laksa, and I'm very organised in the kitchen. In the craft room, just chaos, mate. Just chaos. And I love it. All there. Do not get in the wrong spot. So you may see my head. Well, that's a bit cute, I'd say. Let's put a bit of glue on his legs just to keep him in spot, so he doesn't fly all over the place. Just break that. Might have to put a clip on him, keep him in place. Right, you get over there. You get in the bin. Alrighty, we're done. We're done. I'm packing up, and I'll let this dog out before she eats my foot. Beautiful. Look at that for a card. It's pretty cute. I did break it. You dumbass. Goodness gracious me. I'm going to have to get another one. I broke it. Hi, St. Papa Smurf. Hi, Pup Groomer. How you doing? We're just getting ready to pack up because my dog is driving me up the wall. She wants to go outside. Come off. All right, the octopus has died. We need something else to go on there. Dolphin looks pretty good to me. You're here too. Hi, Kitty Kai. We've been raided by the pup crew by the look of it. So I went over and visited Pup Groomer. She was doing some mixed media the other day. She promised to raid me back. Well, I didn't raid her. I just found her. Stumbled upon her in a drunken stupor or something like that. Anyway, we need some gel medium, I think, to put on this dolphin. Well, thanks for popping over. I said we're just about to, hubby's just turned home, so it's good timing. I'm just about to leave.
You know, I looked in here and saw you.
Hi, honey. I'm alive.
Great. You might not have been. The back door wasn't locked.
Hello, it wasn't locked.
No.
Must have forgot. How was your trip?
Yeah, good, easy. Straight down. 8.25.
Well done.
Any news, excitement? You went to Tali's school thing?
I did go to her school thing, yes.
Cool. How'd she do?
Yeah, she was sat out on a few. She didn't want to participate, but no, she was good.
Just cross country and stuff, was it? Or sports?
No, just beanbag throws and
Oh, yeah.
Nerf ball throws and
What about that
sack
photo you
races.
took? Did Ben tell you about it? Invite you?
Yes,
That's good. That's nice.
it is.
But I'd see she wasn't wearing a skirt. PE skirt.
She wasn't wearing her sneakers either.
She's the shorts, the longs rolled up.
Mm-hmm.
After we got trouble with sewing it up, or?
Correct.
Hello, doggy.
Hubby's home.
Right, there's only one funeral tomorrow. It's a big
Hey,
one out there tomorrow,
Constance.
so I don't think I'm going to be needed for that.
I'm live.
Oh, you're live?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Tell me.
I did say I'm
Oh,
live.
right. Hello, everybody.
Hi. It's good. It's all good. I've been finishing up
I'm
now.
going to
Anyway.
Anne's Coffee, then I'm going to Barsby, then whatever drive shaft.
Okay. I'm going to finish up now. Anyway, very shortly. Oh, you're still on your stream. Well, thanks for popping in. That was very nice of you. Thank you. All right. So here's take 2 now. Yeah, not the strange man, just my husband. He's pretty strange, but just my hubby. He's just got back from work. As you can hear the dog going crazy doing zoomies because he gets a daddy come home snack. Can you believe it? This needs something. What does it need? Does it need a shell? I think it needs a shell. I think it needs a shell. All right, that's the envelope. That's the card. Actually might have to go around that with some brown marker so you can't see the white. So here's what we made today. We made that one. That one did turn out sweet, didn't it, Tina? I think so. This one. And the others we've already put in the box, have we? Yep. Next lot of cards are going to be the snarky, inappropriate Christmas cards. And then hopefully that'll be it for cards for a while, and we'll get back to journal making. So I'm going to go and have a cup of tea with my hubby. Let the dog out before she has a conniption. Did you do your nails especially to come and visit me? That's very sweet of you. Not everyone goes to that much trouble for me. So I've been on for over an hour now. Well over an hour. Nearly 2 hours, ladies. Thanks for keeping me company because I was bored. That was lovely of you. Hope I filled in a few hours for you. don't forget, I'm forgetting what I'm not supposed to forget. Don't forget, make it with me tomorrow night, Wednesday night, and use it or lose it with the crazy cat lady on Thursday night. And we'll be using up these. Look, I'll show you just exactly. Exactly how many. Let's get rid of these things. But this is full of those cards. There's blank ones, and there's big ones, and there's small ones. And, you know, we bought them because why the heck did we buy them? Because I was never a scrapbooker or, you know, one of those pocket journalers or anything like that. I don't know why I bought them, but a lot were given to me. I did get a lot given to me because, you know, you do paper craft. Here, have those. Back to bed with you. Alrighty, I'm going off. I'm out of here. Thanks for joining me for a while and keeping me company while I played. That was fabulous. I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.